Hi guys, good day. Today I'm going to show you on how to create an encrypted backup in SQL Server and how to restore it. Right now, I'm going to open my VMware workstation and I'm going to use only two nodes, Node 1 and Node 2 for this example. Now I'm in Node 1. I'm going to open SQL Server Management Studio. To create encrypt to enable the encryption, you need to create a master key first and then create a certificate. Okay, let's log on to Node 1. Let's expand the database. Currently, it has only two databases, the test encrypted database and the test 1 database. For this example, I'm only going to use the test encrypted. Let's enable the encryption, take a backup of this database, test encrypted, then restore it in node 2. Okay, let's go back to node 1. Now, let's enable the encryption. Okay, let's open a new query window. Make sure when you open the new query window, it's in the master database. Okay, make sure it's in the master database, then execute this script. I already prepared the script. In your case, just copy this. I'm doing this step by step. Okay. This is the first script. Create master key encryption by password. This is only my temporary password. In your case, you can create whatever password you want. Okay. Just make sure that the database pointed is the master database. Then execute this script. So right now, it successfully created the master key password. Remember, each server has a master key password. You don't need, for example, in node 1, this is the password, this is the master key password. In other server, you need to create a master key password also. For example, in node 2, I need to create a master key password, but you don't need to create the same master key password. You can create a different password in different machine, as long as when you create the backup, make sure that the password for the backup is similar password when you restore it in the other server. But for the master key, remember master key, uh, it can be it can be different in different server. You can use different master key password in different servers. Oh, okay, we successfully created the master key password for the node 1. Then I'll just close this one. Right now, we need to create a certificate. Let's open a new query window. I'll copy my script, paste this one. Okay, here is the second script. Create certificate. This is only my name that I created, but you can rename this one. Create certificate test cert with subject test cert subject. This is just for my sample. You can rename that one. These two, test cert for the certificate name and the subject. So I'll execute the script. Successfully created. How to check? Go to refresh the database first. Go to systems under master database. Expand the security and expand the certificate. See the one test cert. This is the certificate test cert. So you successfully created the certificate. Okay, let's close this query and close that one. Right now, we can create a backup. Okay, we can create a backup of the database. Okay, I'll show you. You can open a new query window, paste that one, backup database test encrypted to this. This is the third script. Backup, and this is how to backup. How you will uh, create the backup using the script, using a script. Backup database test encrypted. This is the database name. To disk C temp test backup. So I'm going to save the back. Let's delete this one. This is my testing a while ago. So it will be stored here in the C temp drive. The backup name will be test encrypted back with encryption algorithm AES underscore 256. This is the algorithm 256 certificate test cert. But if you will create a backup using the GUI, you can just create the right click the database, task, backup, and let's follow whatever is in the script. So uh, under the full, make sure it's a full backup, or you can copy only. You can do copy only, or I'll just make copy only. Then click add. Then path it to C temp. Then the name of the data test and encrypted point back. Then okay, okay. Now it's the same as in this what's in the script right now. Then go to media option. Make sure that the backup to a new media set and erase all existing backup set. New media set name probably backup 2020 December this 2023. Okay. Description, I don't think this is important. This is needed. Let's go to backup option. And the backup option, you can do the encryption. In my example here, I use 256, 256. And certificate name here is test cert. Same in the GUI, test cert. As simple as that. You can click OK. See the one? I'll click OK, hit the OK, and it created the backup. I'll just delete this one because let's do an example using the script. See the one? It created successfully. The script was successful. So let's go. Totally the same in the GUI. So right now we have a backup, but now we can, or what we're going to do is to restore this backup in node 2 in this machine. Okay, let's put the password. We need to put the backup in, I put in the C drive temp. Make sure that we copied the backup and restore it in node 2 in the second server. But we can do it first. We need to back up the certificate. Before you can do that one, we need to do one thing before going to node 2. All right, let's close this script because we already created the backup. We already created a backup. Now we will back up the certificate. Let's close this window. That was the third script. Let's open a new query window. Then the fourth script is back up the certificate. Back up certificates test cert. So we're going to back up this certificate. We're going to take a backup of that certificate. So backup cert to file. So we need to save this certificate, take a backup of this, and store it in C temp. I name it cert backup dot cert point cert with private key. C temp private key. Make sure that the private key test file uh, is stored in the same folder, in same temp db. Sorry, temp folder in C drive. So I put there are when you execute this script, it will generate two files: the backup of the certificate and the backup of the key, backup of the key, master key. Then encryption by password. This password is the encrypted password. I can use 111 password 111 here. Make sure you remember this password when you restore. Password 111. Okay? So I'll execute this script. When after executing this, it will generate two files. Okay, cannot find the certificate. Oh, okay, because it's not in the master. Make sure it is in the master. Then execute. Let's minimize this one. Then execute. Make sure it's in the master, pointed to master. Then execute. Okay, then let's see the temp drive. See that one? It generated cert backup point cert backup and test db key point key. That one, see that it generated. So what we're going to do now is copy these three files into node 2. So in my case, I'll just copy this, and because this is a VMware, I've created a shared folder. Okay, then close. Then let's go to node 2. In node 2, I'll open computer, this PC. Then under C, sorry, this PC under Z drive, the folder, shared drive, copy these three files, then paste it in the local drive under temp. See the one it's empty? Paste. So we're already in node 2 right now. So what we're going to do now is open as management studio in your destination machine. In this case, it's a node 2. See the one node 2? You click connect, expand, only one database is in here. So we will restore that one. But also we need to restore the certificate. So right now, we cannot restore we cannot restore this. We cannot restore this key unless we will create a master key. We need to create a master key again for this machine node 2. Doesn't need to be the same password from the source machine, but the script is just the same. So great. Let's we don't let's see let's make an example. I'm not going to execute this one. Let's just restore the key first. uh, this script will restore the two files, the cert and db key, test db key, right? This script, let's try without creating the master key password. Let's see if it will work. And the password that we created when for this for the backup of this certificate is password 111. So let's try executing without the master key. It will error out. See the one? It will error out because we need to create a master key first. Okay, let's create a master key, but doesn't need to be the same master key as when we created in node 1. In this example, I'll just put password uh, for password 222. Okay, this is the master key for this machine. Okay, it successfully created the master key. And right now, close this one. Let's restore the certificate. Create certificate from the backup certificate of node 1. Okay, let's restore these two certificates. Let's create a new certificate in node 2 basing from the backup. Okay, okay, ctemp, everything is there. Password 111, this is the password. Let's go back to node 1. Let's see the one, the password 111 when we created the backup of the certificate. Then go back to node 2. Make sure the password is the same. Then execute. Successful. It's because we created the master key prior to this one. Okay. So right now we can restore the backup. Let's close this. Let's close this window. We can restore the backup that by opening a new query. You can restore it using this script. Using the script restore database test encryption. This is the database name from disk ctemp from this database from disk ctemp the file name of the backup file. You can restore it using this. Let's execute this one. See the one successfully restored. Refresh this the database. See the one successfully restored the encrypted database. Let's try deleting this and restore it using the GUI. Okay, let's close this one. Right click on the database, restore database, device, locate the backup. It's under C temp test encryption, the test encrypted point back. Okay, then files. I'll just leave it with the default settings option. Let's just now it will allow us to restore because we already created the certificate. Successful. See that? Now I showed you the how to restore also using the script and GUI. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and hope you will like and subscribe. Okay, thank you.